It's that time of the year again that we're watching for pictures and videos to come in here of your Halloween displays and, of course, animals in costume. We've got Sydney the hot dog here today on set. I can't even believe that I just said those words on TV, but I did, and she's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Mace Michaels coming over to say hi. Say hi to Mace. Hi, say hi to Mace. There you go. Hi. Oh. Anyway, so no animals have been harmed here in this entire process. Of course, they just look a little uncomfortable and maybe embarrassed. But we want to see more of your pictures here on Weather Nation of your animals enjoying the fun. Of course, here's more pictures of Sydney and all of her Halloween get-ups here from the sidecar last year to the football. And, of course, her name is Syd Vicious, so she has to wear the mohawk, of course. We want to see more of your pictures, though, so make sure that you send them in. A good friend of mine sending in this picture, cute of her little boy in Minnetonka, Minnesota, of him climbing the hay bale, and he was awfully excited when he made it to the top. That's a decent hay bale, too.
Wow.
Also, it is harvest time, of course. Lots of people across the upper Midwest, as well as into the Northeast, starting to make harvest, too. Here, this is from Redwood Falls over western Minnesota. My friend Rhonda is sending this picture in as well, Mace.
We'll see if those temperatures roar back. And I don't know if you can see Syd at the bottom of the screen. She's still checking things out there.
Her lettuce is keying out.
Yeah, there you go, a little hot dog.
There she goes.
Severe weather update. We'll show you what the storms are doing down throughout into Texas. Some have been a little strong there. We'll also give you an update on the wind that is finally winding down in the Great Lakes, but show you how strong it has been throughout the day. And, of course, a big storm system we've been talking about in the west that could be troublesome. Hail, kind of the biggest worry, it looks like, around the Dallas area.
Yeah, we actually have seen some pretty decent hail reports coming in. We'll get to that here in just a second. With your severe weather update here for the rest of the night tonight, we are still looking at portions of the south that could be dealing with some of the stronger storms. The Dallas area here, in fact, looking at your webcam, things don't look too impressive here from this particular shot. However, showers and thunderstorms have been blossoming here throughout the afternoon and evening. Myra, Texas, 1 inch and 2/3 of sized hail, of course, ping pong ball sized hail here towards Jacksboro, and between that and Runaway Bay and Proctor at about 1 1/4 inches too. So very large hail out of these systems. We actually had 1 tornado warning as well. Radar indicated some of these cells became individual singular cells, and that's when we kept our eyes on them specifically. But the overnight risk still includes the Abilene area, Comanche, and also towards Dallas. The reason why this area of low pressure is ejected out into the central plains here in the last 24 hours, pulling in some warmer air here from the south and also pulling in cool air from the north on the back side of it. So it's got a lot of momentum to work with for us to really see some big time storms tonight. Let's talk also the windy and gusty conditions here across the northeast. Buffalo, your temperatures are in the low 40s. Wind gust right now at 25. Feels like it's 34 degrees, so we are awfully chilly out there. New York wind gusts between Niagara Falls down to Dunkirk to Wellsville and Rochester between 44 miles an hour to 36 miles an hour. This has just been a mess here for the afternoon. Here's just a look at the highest wind gust, Mace. A look at this map. Toledo at 36. This is from the climate data for the day.
Yeah, strong winds just shows you how much higher it can be right there in the Great Lakes. Up against the lakes as the wind sweeps across the water that's has far less friction, 40 or so. Get away from that, it's into the 30s, but there you go again around Boston Harbor, 37, Toledo at 36. So a very gusty day on those winds passing on through the Great Lakes. Out west, getting ready for a snowstorm and wind with it as well. Already wind advisories through a good chunk of central and eastern areas of the state of Washington, and then a little bit of Idaho, far western Montana. Mountain passes out here close to Kalispell and west of Cut Bank all the way down to Missoula may see 50 to 60 mile an hour gusts. We have winter storm warnings just outside of those areas where the warnings are for the wind side. We're talking about some areas that could see a foot of snow or more in those highest mountain peaks, possibly 20 inches. And I think in some areas it may be more of that it goes for a while. Winter storm watches all the way down to Sheridan, Wyoming, and encompassing most of Montana as well. Pretty strong lows, ridge underneath it. It'll pop up and over the ridge and drop down this first little wave of energy, and that's what will help to fire off the nastiest of snow. Not as much on Sunday. Look at how much it warms up Sunday ahead of it. 50s, 60s, even near 70 degrees. Then the cool air will start to invade on Monday. Big change. Billings only 30 degrees with snow, while it's rather warm in the southern U.S.